Welcome everybody to another episode of Monster to Rise. Today we will be hunting the poisonous duo. My research is everything to me, and this new antidote research shall be my legacy. In order to continue my work, I'll need you to fetch me a Pukei Pukei specimen, but you'll need to bring your own antidotes. Antidote researcher.
An evening stroll.
They're just blue mushrooms.
Looking
That's some drool.
for a snack to swallow whole. Never mind the taste. Satiety is the goal.
I just want you to know I'm cringing at that blink.
Not enough. The beast growls for more. Anything is game for a true omnivore.
Glutonous golden, the Pukei Pukei. I feel like they just really put the Pukei Pukei to shame this time. I don't mean that in a bad way, but I mean that in a bad way. The Pukei Pukei used to be so scary before. Not really that scary, but he was one of the more easier monsters to hunt also. This time they put him a little bit further later into the game. And obviously his element is poison. He's more like a chameleon, and the way they had him blink during that intro, that was cringy. It wasn't even a full blink animation. So the Pukei Pukei's attacking some things. I forget what those are called, but you know. I'm going to be using the charge blade for this, which I realized I came in with a poison charge blade, and he's poisoned, so this ain't gonna work very well. See if he's challenging as he used to be. Alright, yep, that's definitely the same. He likes to spew poison out of his butt. That was always his big thing he loved to do. He also likes to spit poison. Okay, so it's more like a fireball attack, similar to what the Rathian used to do. He has a tongue that stretches out. So this guy looks more like a chameleon. And the characteristics of a frog, it looks like. Although he likes to fart a lot. That's seriously a lot of farting. So with the charge blade, it's more like a sword and shield type combat. But then when you charge up your files, like I did, those little thick things, let's put an arrow there to point at those. Thank you. Once you charge those files up, you are able to charge up your shield, quote unquote. And once you have enough files, or what you think is enough, put your sword in your shield, make an axe, and swing that around as a weapon itself. Discharging any sort of element that you have on it. Which Pukei Pukei's gonna fly away. No, he's not. He's just gonna be really mad. He just wants to be included in our conversation, that's all. So as you swing your weapon around in the axe form, it slowly starts to discharge and leave its element proximate, heads to discharge. And once I usually get to my last file, that's when I get my whammo blambo. Just like that. And then it goes back to sword and shield, and we progress. So with it being sword and shield, you can also block too. As you can saw, I blocked that poison. Because I'm a champion. So when you see the files have a yellow charge on them, that basically means you're able to charge up your blade. And if they turn red, that means you can fully charge your blade from what it was before.
You're not getting away.
Well, he really ran away. So I guess I ended up traversing underwater. So, not really underwater, but underground. And I got very confused on how to get down here. I see the found my way, but now he's emerged again above the surface. There he is. See, it took a while, but we found him. Ooh, I broke his face. That's what you get for poisoning me. Alright, that time I really broke his face. I don't know what I broke his wing and then I broke his face. Something like that. Golem, correct me. Make it look good. So as you saw, the files turn red, and then I used my thing, and now they're all white again. Like they're charged up.
Wonderful work, my friend.
And now he is eating to try to get more poison.
You're a lifesaver.
Before in Monster Hunter World, let's get a screenshot of this up at it. There was these little poison fruit sacks that Pukei Pukei would go to, and that's how he would actually get his poison. And I'm actually overcharging my blade, so I need to get this in action. And that's how you would get this poison and whatnot. So now, in Monster Hunter Rise, they took out those poison cup fruits, because whenever you used them, they poisoned the area around you. And then, now, that was like really annoying, because if you ran in that area, which, fine, I didn't want to fight Pukei Pukei anyway. Goodness. So it'd be an area of poison like what I was just in. Yeah. That's basically how you get his poison. But now Monster Hunter Rise, once again. He eats plants, I guess. And shrooms. Other good stuff. He's really annoying. And that's not what I want to do. Gotta go for the tail. Yes, I got it. So it is definitely important to get the tail off, because the sooner you get the tail off, the sooner you can't shoot out that gas out of his butt. He can't fart everywhere, I guess you could say. Now, hopefully that works with me. Yeah, what part did I break this time? I'm gonna have to click an antidote soon. Ooh, that's a long tongue you got there, buddy. What are you, a frog? Heart frog? There's my favorite creature, the Tobi Kadachi. Actually, Pukei Pukei's running away because Tobi's here. I don't blame him. I'd be scared too. We'll be hunting Tobi Kadachi in a future video. But for now, let's stick to our target. Frost Protector.
Must maintain my edge.
So for some reason, you can actually block monster screams with your charge blade. I don't know if it works with Sword and Shield or not, but it's weird because it's screaming with its vocals. So how would a shield probably protect you? I don't know. In a sense, I do know, but in a sense, I don't know. We are not capturing this guy. He's poisoned me way too many times. It's just like that. Simple.
Might as well put this to use.
let's keep in mind, Pukei Pukei was from Monster Hunter World. I believe that's the only game he's ever made an appearance in was Monster Hunter World. Same thing with Tobigarachi. My favorite creature of all. What a nice guy, just mind his business. Aw, Jolt and Ruffles are all tuckered out. Poor things. And back they go. Now on opposite sides. They learn to fight. So our next target on the list is going to be the Rathian, which has made an appearance in like all the Monster Hunter games. It always keeps returning. It's a significant wyvern and very challenging to beat. So see how it is in Monster Hunter Rise here. And I'm showing this game basic because it's the cutest. Fluffy bunny jungle. Give a tasty treat. Woohoo! Oh man. Queen of the Sandy Plains is spewing fire everywhere. She burned all my stuff. Even set my pants on fire too. Wait, that's not funny. Please not that, Rathian. Cheerful man. Whoa, my pants are on fire!
Arid plains at night, flames billowing high. This is where she makes her realm. Best to not go nigh. Fire scorching the earth, lighting up the sky. When Her Highness sets her eyes on you, it's time to say goodbye.
Spooky. She's the queen of the land, the Rathian. So we're gonna whip out the Lagambi Insect Glaive. It's my Ice Insect Glaive. It's a fireproof armor, because that other stuff will, it'll just burn right off. There she is. So it's been a while since I used the Insect Glaive, so I wonder how this is gonna go. Definitely not gonna go too well.
Found it.
Not that. Nope, I didn't want to sheathe it. Okay, so this is how you... So with the Insect Glaive, you usually... Okay, so you send out your Insect Glaive, and as you can see, those little things, 1, 2, and 3, these are different body parts on the monster. And your insect only has a certain amount of energy before it has to come back to you, to recharge. So usually 3 is supposed to be like your tail, 2 is going to be more or less the body, and then I believe 1 is going to be the head. So Insect Glaive users usually, if you have enough practice, you'll be able to like target where you want it to go like right away. There we go. And you can tell it where to attack at, which I'm actually going to call back. Because I want that tail. So my Kinsect is a severing one, which means I want it to attack the tail more, if I can. So with the full stack of 1, 2, and 3, you can pull off some pretty insane combos. Get some major damage in. The only issue is this is time consuming to be able to get the Kinsect to get all the numbers. So you're wasting more time trying to do that rather than actually fight. Now you can fight without doing it, it's just your combos are going to be a lot less, you're going to hit less. Now with the Rathian, she's going to run away now. She spews out fire out of her mouth, and she has a poison spiked tail. So if you get smacked by the tail whenever she does her flip, you'll end up getting poisoned. Probably off my Shiba weapon.
This looks useful.
Alright, now we got the roar out of the way. I want to mention the Rathian has been a worthy foe throughout the years. So new Monster Hunter players generally have a typical challenge, and sometimes a bit of an issue fighting a Rathian. But because I've fought this thing over the years, and I've fought it through like 3 games now, I kind of already know what it does, what to look out for. stuff like that. Why am I hitting its butt repeatedly? This is gonna look bad, you guys. There we go. Alright, let the kid sec recharge. Actually, we don't even have to let it recharge. We'll just get right into the action. Ouch. So when it does its flip like that, that's usually when it tries to poison you. So you just gotta watch out for the tail. But if you can sever the tail, it can't poison you at all, which is really nice. Just the issue is keeping it on the ground. So the Rathian will always be a female also. So she has a husband known as the Rathalos, which we all know is already going to be in this game also. Because if you're going to have one, you got to have them both. The Rathalos is more airborne and loves to use fire, but he also has a poison spike tail too. Just the queen is more, she stays on the ground, but her butt sticks up in the air. And now you get poisoned like that. Generally, usually, when you used to use the Insect Glaive, you would be able to stay airborne if you hit an enemy with it. So, like, you would do this, you would do one of these shots, and if you hit any sort... Okay, you do stay airborne. I thought it didn't make me do it the one time.
You're not getting away.
Disregard what I was going to say. Gotcha! So this is the other reason why I picked the Insect Glaive also. It's because of the fact that, because I already know the Rathian is going to be a lot more airborne. I need to bring my thank you Kidsec back. Hold still. Thank you. Got the picture I needed. Before you used to be able to like mark a spot with your Kidsec to where you wanted it to attack at. Which I don't know why it's not letting you do it this time. I don't know if there's something I gotta do or what. Yeah, you were able to mark a spot for your Kidsec that would have a cloud there. Your Kidsec would leave off an element, and if you were to attack there or whatnot, it would actually like make the element blow up and like go do that elemental damage. I don't know why that's not here, but we'll take that tail though.
Gonna need some of this.
It's not my butt! My butt! Not my butt! See? Rathian spike. They contain poison. Ooh, that's a blow to the face that she'll remember. So within all monster hunting games, Rathians will always be a threat. But the professional hunters like myself, which don't try to sell home kids, she was never a threat. So one thing I forgot to mention is the Rathian and Rathalos also have poisonous claws too. Which if I don't drink some, never mind.
No!
What are you doing up there? You best not be thinking about leaving. Alright, she's leaving.
Yeah.
Just as I get here. She is mad. My goodness. His claws keep clipping me.
I'll just take this.
Oh, right in the wings. That is brutal. I think I forgot to sharpen my blade too, but that's alright. Oh, goodness. Ooh, I'm gonna go and sharpen my blade. Just simple as that. What? How did I even get hit by that? I'm beginning to wonder if there might be a few bugs left in the game still from within this fight, because I did cut off her tail. Generally, when you cut off the tail, you don't get poisoned as much. I know the claws are poisonous, but that's really it. Yeah, beat her down. Ow! Don't get poisoned like that. Oh, I forgot about that. I hit the wrong button. And there goes Frost Protector. It's on the move. On the prowl, I should say.
Reliable as always.
Okay, so I remember now. It's legs that are 3, 2 are wings, and then 1 is head. If you hit the tail, then that's a green one, which basically if you get your kid set back then, you get a heal. They'll heal you instead of like give you a damage buff. Which actually we're able to ride. Anybody ever want to ride a dragon before? I know I did. Although there's not really much I can fight with it. So take it this way. See that tree right there? We're gonna make you go kiss it.
Amazing! That's how you do it! Be careful! Wonderful work, my friend.
Ooh. Rope something else. We're breaking like a lot of parts here. You can generally break both wings, the claws, tail, obviously tail, head. Ooh, speaking of head.
Victory!
Pretty unique, to say so myself. Oh my goodness. I don't even care if I'm poisoned. I'm gonna finish you right here. Alright, that should probably heal up. Just a tad. Look at that. All I do was drink a potion and they took care of the rest. That's how you know you got a good team with you.
Might as well put this to use.
So even though after all this, even though I'd say I'm a professional, as you can tell, professionals still also have issues. Doesn't mean they're ever always perfect. Not everybody's gonna be perfect and be able to slay something the first try. I think I did pretty damn well for fighting the Rathian Monster of the Rise for my first time. Otherwise, thank you for tuning into today's video, everybody. Hope you enjoyed it. And next time you see us, we will be hunting a frosty duo, I guess? The berry off did something else, I don't remember what they named it. Popped it up on screen. Otherwise, stay frosty, everyone. I'll see you in the next video.